Who are the Evil Saiyans? Well, the secret lies inside this character right here from Dragon Ball Heroes, Cumber. Cumber is an ancient Saiyan from the past who's an evil Saiyan who also has the ability to transform into an evil Saiyan form where it has like a red aura, a type of glow effect over it. And right now we're gonna go into who are the evil Saiyans like, and the information that we have so far that's covering this is that we do know that there was a Super Saiyan God in the past who fought off the evil Saiyans, and it could have been possibly that Cumber could have been one of these people or just one of the ones that came afterwards. And what happened to the evil Saiyans, like why are they not around? And especially if Cumber, even though it's Dragon Ball Heroes, Cumber having these ability to tap into that evil Saiyan power, what exactly is that? And what happened to them? Because they did say that they eventually kind of took over. Yes, we do know that Frieza is the one to, wipe out most of the planet Vegeta and stuff like that, and killed a lot of Saiyans. But we have to dig way back. And my guess is that, definitely do know these evil Saiyans, they predate Frieza. So let's take it back and just go over certain information of what's going on pretty much. We're gonna go into let's say first, let's go into the Super Saiyan God transformation, because when Cumber sees Goku transform to Super Saiyan God, he develops this hatred like he's seen this form before. And this can also play on the whole thing of Yamoshi, who's supposed to be the spirit that traveled looking for righteous Saiyans to create the Super Saiyan God to fight. So it can all just tie into each other, and the lore of this. We don't have that much information on it, but Cumber is definitely like our best chance of just getting some type of insight, and we only can just speculate of where the evil Saiyans were, what happened to them. And my thoughts on this is that there could be a possibility that they probably was on the previous home world before they went to planet where they became planet Vegeta. And the speculations that there was a rebellion from Yamoshi. And who did he rebel? It had to been King Vegeta. It may not be King Vegeta, one that's our Vegeta now's father, as we learned that Vegeta is pretty much the fourth. So it could be King Vegeta the first, King Vegeta the second, or whoever, what I'm saying, that's there, that was running the leading the Saiyans at that time. And possibly that maybe that's where all that probably came from. Just thinking about it, that that it could be possibly that King Vegeta, or probably even predate King Vegeta, of when the Super Saiyan God and stuff, or he probably was around for this, or somebody who just I think that naturally the Saiyans, they were a bad, terrible race because of just how everything was going, like just looking at their them being a warrior race, and even just looking at the old Bardock and how his character was, they just hunger for battle, but not necessarily, I'll say they was pretty pricks, but not just like evil, like flat out evil, like that. Probably there was some, but at the time, just them, especially under the rule of Frieza, made them all like pretty much like bad guys. But I wanted to say directly all evil and everything. They were just ruthless from how they was raised. And there's a lot of speculations and stuff like that, and much more. We have so much other mysteries behind with the Saiyan race and their history, because even if we look at they'll say the only survivors, it's turned out to be at the time, but when Frieza destroyed planet Vegeta, that we have Goku, we have Vegeta, we had Nappa, we had Raditz. And then later on in the future, we end up getting, of course, Broly and Vegeta's, brother, Carbon. So, and of course, Paragus, who survived with Broly. But if everything is what they say, the backstory of the Saiyans being like the lower level Saiyans of those who pretty much get, shipped off to different planets for, like, it can't be only Goku who was ever shipped off. There's probably other Saiyans in some other planet scattered across the universe who maybe some of them may have been killed, or some of them grew up and got stronger like Goku. So, there's still a lot of mystery out there and wondering, like, about these other Saiyans, because I don't think that all the Saiyans are completely gone. Like, just judging from like their own history and backstory about, Saiyans getting shipped off just to other planets, lower level. And it doesn't seem like there was that many so-called elite Saiyans from what we see in the series. And especially if Vegeta is supposed to be the strongest at the time, and being this prince and all that, I don't think that there was that many, like, what they consider as elite Saiyans there. So, like I said, there's probably still other Saiyans around that got shipped. And just like I said, as we look at the history, like, what happened to those evil Saiyans from the past, or maybe that after the main ones that was probably stopped by the Super Saiyan God, probably the new Saiyans that grew, like the Saiyans that was around that we see, that we know today, most of them seem like pretty bad guys, and probably that's possibly what they mean, probably, like I said, the same thing that has the Super Saiyan God probably went away and doesn't exist, because those evil Saiyans probably don't exist no more, especially after, Planet Vegeta was, wiped out. There's no need for a Super Saiyan God Spirit to be lingering around to fight off any evil Saiyans. Or, like I said, I don't think it probably was gone before then, because, like I said, it probably stopped all the evil Saiyans that was there, and that was the end of that. And I feel like maybe something they might explore, that evil Saiyan power, that it may be kind of like something similar to the God Key, just in a negative way. And I think that's, kind of like what that can be, and how was the evil Saiyans able to tap into that? Because it's not like it's just something that's part of the Saiyan transformation. So it was, I think that was something a little bit more, I think like everything with the Super Saiyan God and the evil Saiyans, this was like something more than just a regular mortal type of battle. This was more like kind of just like a spiritual form. Like, you have the light, which is, the God Key and everything like that, used by the, the gods and everything like that. And then you have the evil Saiyan power, where they're probably tapping into something that's more of a darker force. And you're probably getting that when we're thinking about like this, ancient battle that was going on, and now it's gone, and now, maybe in Super might, maybe, if they come back, maybe, I don't see it no time soon, but maybe they can probably tap into a story about an ancient, evil Saiyan who's probably, or evil Saiyan who's still around out in the universe, who's probably just growing in power and end up going around, like, just terrorizing the universe and stuff like that, conquering planets and slowly making his way around, and it comes to, that ends up becoming like an obstacle for them. But I doubt it. But, like I said before, is just some more lore that's going on. Like I said, Cumber is our best bet of just getting any little piece of information, even though it takes place in Dragon Ball Heroes. It's probably our best bet of just getting an insight of what Evil Saiyan will kind of be like, even though it's Dragon Ball Heroes, where the powers might be a little bit more, over the top. But that might just be our best bet. So drop a like, Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another video. We got this video, which is kind of like a piece to the Yamoshi video that I just had, but you know, I got another video that's gonna also just kind of like go into more of the Saiyan background. You know, we're gonna talk about a lot more of that. You know, just exploring some more stuff of like the history of the Saiyans and some of the mysteries. There's so much mysteries in the backstory of the Saiyans that, you know, we have the basic information, but there's still a lot of like more other information, and just trying to find like more things to like expand upon that. And just like, you know, we heard so many different stories, and who to say that all those different, you know, mysteries didn't happen. Just, you know, we all take it as like I said, even just the legend of the Super Saiyan, we take as just, you know, like it's just one person or one story. You know, it could all be different aspects, just, you know. So stay tuned, we got more coming. Definitely, you know, we want to check out the next video. It's something that I don't really see too many people talk about, and it's gonna be a kind of like a quick short video, but it's gonna definitely be interesting and just give you my thoughts and ideas on it. So don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified, so you know when the next videos and shorts is dropping, and, you know, be able to tune in and catch them. And go check out my old videos if you're new to the channel. You know, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos. You know, share with your friends. If you need information, any cool theories, you know, anything that you want to say, you know, drop them. You know, drop your comments. Tell us what you think. You know, and I'm out.